Been a controversy recently about Haitian immigrants coming to America and eating everybody's pets. So a guy went to the actual town that's been apparently invaded by cat-eating Haitians. This is amazing thumbnail. Anyway, is it real? Well, we'll watch a video and we'll look at it and we'll see if it's real or not. Here we go.
Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand monkey.
Oh boy.
In a white van, driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, getting them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sand monkeys.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance.
Sand? Is that even in a desert? I don't even know if it is. I was looking up in the map. Is it even in a desert? He's thinking that they're African because they're black. Right. I get it. Yeah.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give him motherfucker to sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst. I'm for real, man. I am f***ing sick of him. You know, I don't give
racist. Yeah. How many more different ways can I tell you how racist I am?
put Haitian in every f***ing house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping the neighbors' cats and eating them.
And this is going to sound very heartless. I don't care. If somebody wants to eat a cat, the only problem is that they're not eating their own cat. You can't go and eat other people's cats. That's not your cat. You're not allowed to eat it. Which, oh, and by the way, my opinion about this is none of them should fucking be there to begin with. The government should have never let them come in. They should have never come into the country for any reason. Get them out. I don't care. If they're not citizens, they shouldn't be here. So, like, by the way, but I don't think it's really like, are they eating the cats? Probably not as much as people think they are.
Moi, t'ai quitté Haïti parce que dans mon pays, t'es un petit genre gain problème politique, t'es gain.
It's bad over there, bro. It's real bad.
Et c'est quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrange pour me retourner dans le pays.
Barbecue? Civil War?
The problem? No, I mean, I agree. It's not our fucking problem. Like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, wow, it's so sad for you. I guess you can live here now. I'm just saying that, like, I can commiserate with his problem. I think that we all can. Being in his situation sucks. It doesn't mean that, like, we have some sort of responsibility, like, we have to solve his problem. But, like, I can easily see, wow, yeah, if I was in that situation, that would be terrible. Of course. It's like Haiti for being poor, but we should not demonize innocent people. Haiti has been completely destabilized ever since the Clinton Foundation stole billions of dollars in charity money. This is America's fault. Are we responsible to house thousands of Haitian refugees? Obviously not, but the least we can do is blame our own people when they're eating cats. He's actually totally right about that. Which, oh, and by the way, my opinion about this is none of them should fucking be there to begin with. The government should have never let them come in. They should have never come into the country for any reason. Get them out. I don't care. If they're not citizens, they shouldn't be here. So, like, yeah, I mean, any reasonable person can see that. You do the same. Yeah, I mean, if I lived in Haiti and that shit was happening, you bet your fucking ass I'd try to get to America. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. I can see why they'd come here. It makes sense.
Disabilities.
This video is a perfect demonstration that like every single fucking issue that every single American citizen has experienced is either directly the fault of the government for refusing to fund these fucking programs and mismanaging them, or directly the fault of a fucking landlord, okay? Like, this video is a perfect demonstration of the thing I talk about all the time with, like, austerity and comes economic instability. With economic volatility, economic instability, and wealth inequality comes a environment that is so fucking ripe for right-wing radicalization, okay? So ripe. And the further we move away from addressing the root cause of these problems, the more that this society is going to get more Euro-fascist, okay?
Like, I remember I was talking to this girl in Korea, and I was telling her that she should come and visit the U.S. She asked me if we had places that sold duck here because she liked eating ducks. And I was obviously grossed out. But, whereas, like, for me, I'm like, you're going to eat a duck. No, that's Donald Duck. Like, you don't want to eat a duck. That's nasty. What's wrong with you? Eat chickens. Chickens are stupid. Ducks are from Disney. Did you not know that? I mean, I could easily assume somebody would eat duck, right? But it's just the cultural difference about it being normalized in some cultures versus other ones. This video is so good. Give it a like. Give this guy a sub. This is fucking amazing. Such a good video. Insanely fucking good video.
They brought out machetes?
Oh, yeah, that's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah, it surprised me they let them all in, but I think...
I love his follow-up questions. Actually?
Well,
wow.
There you have it. Why? Okay, if like...
Riveting reporting.
If just like guy who spends all day staring at one side of the sidewalk and then the sun goes down and he's like, time to look at the other side of the sidewalk. That's his job. Yeah. If that guy, you can go, okay, it's happening because the sidewalk guy said, it's happening. And I said, is it really happening? And he said, yep. Then like, when you ask like a Haitian guy, are you eating cats? And he goes, no. Well, don't those cancel each other out? There's the same like rigor of reporting on both of them. Yeah. Like, there's at least enough here where you can reasonably lie about this in a way that like a very slanted documentary does. Oliveira just like never really does that, except when he goes, I tried to look this up and I couldn't figure it out, so who knows?
Honestly, I think that he is a more dangerous operative than James O'Keefe, though, because what he lacks in like at least trying to present it as like verifiable evidence, he makes up for by like his content brain. Yeah. Like there's a reason why he's talking to the most racist crackheads you've ever seen, because that shit also like it plays well in TikToks. Right. You know what I mean? People, there's like a shock value to it. So he knows the he's doing in that regard. So I think he's probably more damaging than like an operative such as James O'Keefe, who was very impactful. I mean, he took down Acorn, right? Like,
yeah, I would say like on the net, he is more damaging because like at the end of the day, like, and O'Keefe makes videos for people who are already like voting a certain way, thinking a certain way.
Yeah, this,
you know, this is the type of thing that could make like the dumbest high schooler you could think of, like run over a guy who he thinks is an immigrant. Like that is sort of the end goal of this stuff. Well, the end goal for Oliveira, of course, is just, you know, clicks and money. But the result of it is that it's like it reaches like the most susceptible and dumbest people. And like,
you know, the thing that also doesn't make sense, obviously a lot of shit doesn't make sense, but the thing that also doesn't especially make sense is like, if the Haitians are eating all the groceries and getting $3,000 a month from the government, why the f would they steal your cats, dog? Like, why would they steal your cats to eat? Like, what's going on there? Like, even in like the logical conundrum that they've built for themselves, like it still doesn't make sense. And it's just, I guess, like they just have what? They specifically love cats. Is that what it is? Like they're balling. They're balling on welfare.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there, yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants,
your trash can is filled to the brim. What the
can is right there?
Right there.
Ain't no way, dude. Dog, this is, oh my God, bro. That's literally, yo, there is no better demonstration of like people just being like obvious racist than the fact that she's just like, that trash can right there is, when Haitians fill it to the brim, it's bad. But when mine is filled to the brim as well, but that's good because it's white trash. By the way, if you recall, Republicans did this in Hazleton, okay, in Pennsylvania, a town that was in a state of disrepair, okay, almost permanently bankrupt, no businesses left, industry left. And then Latin American migrants came in, okay, straight up, and they boosted the goddamn economy. They brought businesses there. They brought life back into the town. And ironically enough, Tucker Carlson was cutting articles exactly like this, going and talking to people in this former ghost town, being like, yeah, there's more work here, but the culture of Hazleton has changed dramatically, and I hate it. And it's like, dog, what the are you saying? Some of these people would literally die in their bum town with like 11 people before they allow the town to thrive because the people that are causing the town to thrive again are brown, dude. That pisses me off so much. National Geographic wrote this long and comprehensive revival story of Hazleton. Racists looked at that and were like, they're getting 15 Ks as well as EBT and housing, and they're out here killing our children. But yeah, totally. Dude, I don't know how to describe this to you. Okay. I don't know how to explain this to you, but you might be one of the dumbest people on the planet. Okay. You have imagined the amount of money that they're getting. You have imagined the amenities that they're getting. These are all bullshit. And then on top of that, you have imagined the crimes that they're supposedly committing. Everything you said is wrong. Like literally everything you said is wrong. It's psychotic, dude.